Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. This video is in response to a question that I had on my Patreon regarding cybersecurity companies. So everyone on the internet has cybersecurity on their minds, even if they don't own cybersecurity stocks. The technology sector is just always changing more rapidly than the average investor can keep up with, and that includes me. But cybersecurity, since the beginning of the internet, has always been this eternal concern, and that has never seemed to change. But in the past, basic virus protection and not being a moron was pretty good protection from cybersecurity threats. But threats evolve, and I'm starting to reconsider what my investment strategy is going to be in this sector. The direction of the industry is not really clear to me anymore because of how AI and cybercrime has shifted to the blockchain. The rise of artificial intelligence has armed cybersecurity companies with exceptionally effective tools to fight cybercrimes. The problem is that it's also arming bad actors with new ways to create chaos. As a result, cybersecurity has become more important than ever, and innovation in response to threats is more important than ever. Artificial intelligence is both the threat and the solution to cybercrime. Essentially, there's an AI arms race between cybersecurity firms and criminals. Global trade tensions aren't helping this either. I expect state-sponsored cybercrime to increase greatly as a result of the reordering of the global financial system. I also expect that after state and corporate secrets, the next most prominent target is going to be digital assets, where in the past it's been banks. If I were going to make a concentrated bet on a cybersecurity firm, I would absolutely focus on a firm that specializes in blockchain security or analysis. The North Korean government, through a group of hackers called the Lazarus Group, has embarked in the last couple of years on an absolute spree of digital crimes, and it's gotten really good at using AI tools to expose vulnerabilities and, more importantly, to launder cryptocurrencies into this unrecoverable dark money. Since all crypto transactions are displayed on a public blockchain, it's possible to track the money as it's moved around by the Lazarus Group to a certain extent. Turning it into unrecoverable dark money is the real trick. Some incredibly sophisticated attacks have occurred, resulting in the loss of up to $5 billion in the last couple of years. But it's really the laundering of the money and making it untraceable and unrecoverable that makes it truly astounding. Hackers thought to be working for this North Korean hacker group successfully laundered at least $300 million of their record-breaking $1.5 billion Bybit crypto heist into those unrecoverable funds. These funds are thought by U.S. intelligence to feed North Korean military and nuclear development. Here are some of the Lazarus Group's greatest hits over the last couple of years. There was the 2019 hack of Upbit for $41 million. The $275 million theft of crypto from KuCoin, although most of those funds were recovered. The 2022 Ronin Bridge attack saw hackers make off with more than $600 million in crypto. Approximately $100 million in crypto was stolen in an attack on Atomic Wallet in 2023. Although that may not have actually been the North Koreans, there is reason to believe that that may have been Ukrainian intelligence targeting Russian oligarchs who were moving rubles into the blockchain. The likelihood of these North Korean hackers being brought to justice is basically zero. It's not just that the North Korean government sponsors this and doesn't care about cybercrime and won't cooperate. It's the fact that these crypto exchanges aren't sharing information with each other about breaches and security threats. When researching this video, I actually had a hard time getting information about specific means and methods used by hackers. When I finally did find some detailed information, I was absolutely floored by the sophistication. On February 21st, 2025, thieves stole $1.46 billion of Ethereum using Dubai-based Bybit cryptocurrency and using their particular exchange wallet. At this point, I don't know how many times this particular company has been targeted, but it's been a lot. Major news reports called this the largest cryptocurrency heist ever. For details on the hack, I've included the link in the description. In this instance, AI threat detection tools just didn't work. Bybit has been using a proprietary AI risk engine to inspect suspicious withdrawals since 2024 because of some previous hacks. Bybit uses AI-based protection and user behavior analytics to model and detect irregular behavior patterns in large transactions and withdrawals. The hackers, though, in this instance, bypassed those AI safeguards by attacking an off-chain security flaw in the verification process, meaning that by the time the transaction hit the blockchain, it looked like a legitimately authorized transaction, even though that wallet address had been swapped. This is an example where AI tools fail to protect. But in the long run, that's not really going to matter, since AI is seen as both the cause and the solution to these new type of cyber threats. AI in cybersecurity is just here to stay. From an investment standpoint, this could be a pretty exciting opportunity, just because this market is expected to grow, and grow by a lot. According to a Zip2 survey, by 2026, the global AI and cybersecurity market is projected to reach a grand total of $46.3 billion and may hit a value of $102 billion by 2032. This is growth at a compound annual growth rate of 19.43%. Cybersecurity isn't a new industry, but it's recently gotten a facelift and it's ready to party. I am going to name some great cybersecurity companies here in just a few seconds, but it's entirely possible that the best cybersecurity companies aren't even publicly traded yet. I think that the best opportunities outside of the companies that serve as government contractors is going to be in blockchain security, audit, and analysis. Companies that specialize in tracking these criminals as they chain hop to launder funds are going to be in high demand. Companies that focus on recognizing unauthorized blockchain transactions and off-chain threats are going to be in real high demand. None of the top cybersecurity firms today really specialize in this, but I expect that that is about to change. So in no particular order, here's a few cybersecurity companies that you should do your own due diligence on to decide whether or not they fit your risk tolerance, time horizon, and overall investment goals. Let's look at CrowdStrike, Okta, Checkpoint Software, Fortinet, and CyberArk Software. Next, let's talk about those companies, those top blockchain security companies. I don't think that any of these are publicly traded yet, but let's keep a list of these to watch because some of them may go public in the next year or so. So in the description, I've left a link to a list of companies that specialize in blockchain audit and analysis and security. Like I said, none of these are publicly traded so far. Let's keep an eye on those. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.